Swadika, good evening and welcome to the evening edition of NBT World Brief right here on NBT and NBT World. I'm Cholapansa Narula. The administration has launched a push for more disciplined public spending across all regions. The announcement was made by Prime Minister and Interior Minister Anuthin Chanvirakul during the first 2026 meeting of the National Committee on Integrated Area-Based Administration. Regarding fiscal discipline, the Prime Minister urged officials to prioritise essential expenditures and eliminate duplication across state agencies. He emphasised that every budget allocation must deliver measurable value to the public. This strategy aims to address long-standing inefficiencies and overlapping projects that dilute the impact of public investment. At the regional level, the Premier directed provincial authorities to reassess their spending plans in light of current economic conditions. Local administrations are encouraged to propose urgent and necessary projects that directly address community needs. The central government remains ready to provide financial support for these justified initiatives to allow local requirements to shape funding decisions. The integrated planning strategy also focuses on social problem solving and income distribution at the grassroots level. By linking development initiatives with public needs, policymakers aim to strengthen communities against ongoing global uncertainty. The Prime Minister concluded that these measures will ensure the most effective use of national resources for long-term growth. The Ministry of Finance has revealed plans to issue an emergency decree to borrow up to 500 billion baht. This funding aims to mitigate economic impacts from Middle East instability and support vulnerable populations. According to Deputy Prime Minister and Finance Minister Nitithan Praphat, the government also intends to use these funds to drive a clean energy agenda and renewable energy investments. Authorities are considering issuing the decree between April and September. To finance this initiative, the ministry plans to offer additional savings bonds to the public. The minister confirmed that this borrowing will not require raising the public debt ceiling, which remains at 70% of the gross domestic product. Since the current debt stands at 66%, the government still has the capacity to borrow up to 800 billion baht. Officials also plan to cut non-essential expenditures in the 2027 budget, such as overseas study trips and unnecessary construction. Regarding public assistance, the government will launch the Kolakring Plus co-payment scheme with registration opening next month. Spending for the program is scheduled to begin in the following month, June. Moreover, the value-added tax rate will remain at 7% at least until September 30th of next year. Economic projections indicate that growth may slow to 1.4% this year, with inflation rising to 2.9%. These measures are designed to provide targeted relief while maintaining national fiscal discipline. The Energy Policy and Planning Office, or EPPO, has approved a second reduction in diesel refining margins this month to ease living costs and stabilize energy prices. Energy Minister Ekanath Prompan stated that the margin will be cut to 5 baht per litre effective tomorrow. This move follows an earlier 2 baht reduction on April 7th and aims to lower retail fuel prices for consumers across the country. Regarding the rationale for this decision, the minister explained that an analysis of refinery costs from April 1st till the 16th revealed excess margins of 3.43 baht per litre. The government has opted to convert this surplus into immediate price reductions at the refinery level. To facilitate this change, the previous directive from April 8th has been revoked to implement the updated structure. The revised policy features a two-phase implementation schedule to manage the price transition. From April 24th to May 9th, the refining margin will be cut by 5 baht per litre. Following this period, the reduction will be set at 3 baht per litre from May 10 to May 19th. Authorities are currently rushing to publish the measure in the Royal Gazette so that it takes effect by tomorrow morning. Furthermore, relevant agencies are improving the reporting standards for all oil refineries. This change requires more standardized data submissions to provide a precise breakdown of cost structures and components. These steps reflect the commitment of the administration to transparency and efficiency in the energy sector during the ongoing global fuel crisis. The National Security Council, or NSC, has approved the appointment of a new head for the Southern Border Peace Dialogue Team. NSC Secretary General Thatchai Bangchuat announced the decision following a meeting earlier today. National Intelligence Agency Director Thanat Suwarnanont was selected to lead the negotiations. The Council also established a special government delegation to continue the efforts of the previous administration. Regarding education and security, the Council assigned the Ministry of Education to redesign the management framework for Islamic schools. This initiative focuses on improving administrative structures and personnel oversight while respecting local culture. In parallel, the Ministry of Interior will enhance the training of volunteer security personnel. This plan includes budget allocations to prepare these units for a transition into a formalized system in the future. Furthermore, the Council approved a plan to strengthen cooperation with Malaysia. This strategy involves joint economic development in border areas and closer cooperation on law enforcement against criminal groups. Officials aim to combine security measures with economic collaboration to improve long-term stability. The Council also appointed General Supot Malaniyom, a former NSC Secretary General, as the head of the advisory committee. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Anutin Chanvirakul addressed the proposed revocation of MOU 44 between Thailand and Cambodia. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs suggested replacing the agreement with mechanisms under the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. The proposal will be submitted to the Cabinet for consideration. The Premier clarified that only MOU 44 is under review, while MOU 43 remains unchanged. The National Innovation Agency, or NIA, has officially launched MANGKORN Season 4, a nationwide program designed to upgrade regional small and medium-sized enterprises into innovation-driven business capable of competing in a rapidly changing global economy. The initiative comes as Thai businesses face what officials described as a multi-layered crisis driven by labor shortages and rising operational costs. The program promotes a resilience-focused strategy built on technology adoption, transition towards a green economy through environmental, social, and governance practices, and stronger collaboration between the public and private sectors. Previous editions of the program have recorded strong results, helping 60 Thai innovation brands increase their value by an average of 3.4 times and generating over 760 million baht in economic impact. Participants in this year's program will receive structured mentoring across 4 key development pillars tailored to regional strengths. These include agri-tech and health, as well as wellness innovation in the north linked to Lana cultural assets, bioeconomy development, the ASEAN market expansion in the northeast, marine biotechnology and halal industry opportunities in the south, and digital platforms alongside industrial technology advancement in the central region. A new addition this season is the InnoBiz Champion Hub, which will provide intensive mentoring and continued post-program support to help businesses scale sustainably and achieve long-term commercial success. Thai entrepreneurs interested in joining the program can apply until May 29th through the official portal that is at thailandinnobiz.nia.or.th. And that wraps up our evening edition of NBT World Brief. Stay updated with the latest developments right here on NBT and NBT World. For more stories, simply scan the QR code on your screen to access our full coverage across all media platforms. I'm Cholapan Sanrula. Sawasdee ka.